Hey man, let's talk about something most guys never really stop to think about. Just how attractive you actually are. See, a lot of men go through life totally unaware of how the world perceives them. You might believe you're just another face in the crowd, another guy just going through the motions. But what if I told you you've been more magnetic than you ever realized? What if you've been walking around with a presence that naturally turns heads, but because you're not tuned into it, you're not using it to your advantage? Today we're diving into the undeniable signs that reveal you've got that rare kind of effortless attraction. And no, this isn't about being the best looking guy in the room. This runs deeper. It's about your presence, your psychology, that silent language that changes how people react to you. So sit tight, because by the time we're done, you will have a clear idea of where you truly stand. Let's get into it. Sign 1. Your energy shifts the vibe of the room. Ever walked into a space and just felt eyes land on you? Not because of your outfit, not because you said anything loud, but because your presence speaks for you. That's power. That's dominance. Some guys walk in and barely make a ripple. Others, they shift the entire atmosphere without saying a word. They don't need to be the tallest or the most built guy in the room. It's in how they carry themselves, shoulders squared, head held high, calm and intentional in their movements. They don't rush. They don't shrink. They take up space like they were meant to, and people feel that. Women notice, and they respond to it. Other men, they either respect it or quietly feel threatened, even if they don't admit it. Because deep down, they recognize competition. So if you've ever walked into a room and noticed a subtle shift, people adjusting, eyes flicking your way, that's silent dominance. That's unspoken magnetism. Sign 2. Women hold your gaze just a little too long. Let's be honest, women are incredibly tuned in to who's looking at them. They don't just make accidental eye contact multiple times by chance. If a woman glances at you and looks away fast, sure, that's one thing. But when she lingers, when she holds that look just a heartbeat longer than normal, that's something else. Sometimes it's curiosity, other times it's a test. She wants to see if you can handle it. Break eye contact too soon? She senses insecurity. Hold it too long? She might feel uncomfortable, but hold it just right. Meet her energy, then look away with calm confidence. That's when you pass the test. And here's the twist. Some women won't look at you at all. Not because they're not into you, but because eye contact feels too intense. Either way, she's reacting to you. That's a clue. Because eye contact, it's one of the rawest, realest signs of attraction. Sign 3. You naturally lead conversations without forcing it. Ever notice how some guys speak and people just pay attention? It's not volume. It's not dominating every sentence. It's presence. It's certainty. Attractive men don't try to dazzle people with words. They speak slowly, calmly, deliberately. They're not rushing to fill silences with nervous chatter. They pause. They let their words carry weight. And when they talk, people lean in. Women especially pick up on this. If she starts inching closer during a conversation or keeps finding ways to keep it going, she's invested. You got her attention. It's less about what you say and everything about how you say it. When your voice and manner communicate self-assurance, the world listens. Sign 4. People respect your space without you needing to say a word. This one's subtle but powerful. Ever been in a packed area, maybe a concert, a hallway, the gym, and notice people just move around you? Not because you're pushing, not because you're saying anything, just because you walk with purpose. That's presence. That's unconscious respect. When you move like you belong, people instinctively adjust. Even in casual settings, some guys get ignored while others command instant attention. And again, It's not about your size. It's the energy. Women pick up on it fast. A man who effortlessly owns space. She assumes he's someone significant. And in the realm of attraction, perceived significance is everything. So next time you're out, notice how people behave around you. Do they step aside? Do they make room for you? That's no accident. That's respect earned by how you carry yourself. Sign 5. Women find reasons to be near you. Here's the truth. Women rarely walk straight up and declare they're interested. But when they are, they find reasons to be close. And I'm not talking about random chance. Ever been at the gym, a party, even just walking through the store and notice the same girl hovering around? Maybe she walks past you more than once. Maybe she stands close, adjusts her hair, pretends to check her phone, or accidentally brushes by. That's no coincidence. That's subtle signaling. She's placing herself in your orbit, hoping you'll notice. She's not going to make it obvious, but she's absolutely trying to catch your attention. And the biggest giveaway? Random, unnecessary small talk. If she asks a question that doesn't really matter, laughs too hard at a joke, or keeps chatting long after the point's been made, she's not just being nice. She's testing the waters. Because when a woman isn't interested, she'll do everything she can to keep distance. But if she is, she'll make sure she's within reach. Look, man, attraction doesn't start with looks. It starts with energy, with presence. When you own your space, speak with confidence, and move with intention, the world around you begins to respond. You stop chasing, you stop trying to prove anything, and instead, people, they'll start noticing. They gravitate toward you, so start paying attention to the signs. Once you recognize them, you can't unsee them, and when that happens, everything starts to shift.